Good morning everyone, today we're going to be talking about the Guitar Man urgent quest. Now I don't know if his name's actually Guitar Man, but he holds a giant guitar or war horn or I don't know what instrument it is and plays really horrible music and damages our eardrums. So we're going to be talking about that urgent quest. But before we begin the video, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily, so if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. So like always, we are going to jump straight into a pre-recorded video over here, and at the very beginning of the urgent quest, it is extremely simple. You just go down this line, you kill everything you see, and then the boss will spawn and you fight the boss. Now there are a couple things here to keep in mind. During the first phase, very simple, you kill the T-Rex, blah blah blah. However, you'll get to this point over here where there's a fatty over here, you're going to get rid of him, but there is a canister right here. Do not blow up this canister until all the enemies have spawned. I know it's very easy to get trigger happy and just shoot everything you see and blow up everything you see because Michael Bay movies and stuff, but not this canister. Do not shoot these canisters. Wait until all the enemies have spawned and then hit the canister and blow them all up, because then they just instantly die. And the reason why you want to do this is because it saves you time, and your rank is determined by how fast you complete this urgent quest. That's why it's a good idea to leave the barrels alone until all the enemies have spawned, then explode them, okay? Alright, once you've done that, then you're gonna see that this little boss over here spawns, the bubble whatever his name is. So a lot of people like to beeline and go kill the boss. That's perfectly fine, but at least two people, they should go off to the sides. You're gonna see here that I'm actually gonna go off to the side. Okay, I'm gonna beeline to the boss like a freaking monkey, but it's okay. I'm gonna branch off very soon. Come on, Caro, use your brain, branch off. Oh my god. And you can see that I finally branched off, and you want to kill these little snipers. The reason why you want to kill these little snipers is because they hurt a lot and they keep shooting and they take a while to kill, so you want to get rid of them. But on top of that, these are the ones that really ruin your day. There's going to be these laser towers. I think there's one, two, I believe there's three of them. I think there was one over here as well. These three things will ruin your day because they just keep shooting projectiles over and over, and they hurt a lot. So you want to make sure, even though everyone is focusing on the bubble whatever boss, that you have a couple people dealing with all these silly snipers sitting up here just taking pot shots at the rest of the team, or else you're all gonna die. Well, you're not all gonna die, you're just gonna take a lot of damage and it sucks. So just take one for the team and go up there and deal with all of these stupid turrets because they're a pain in the butt. So you can see here I am gliding over, you can see it's shooting the stupid projectiles, it misses because I'm just so good at blocking or evading or whatever, and we're just gonna massacre all of these guys because they're doo-doo heads and they're annoying, and yeah. Okay, they're dead. Good job, team. Then we're gonna move on again. Look, there is a canister right here. There's another canister on the other side too. Don't hit them. Wait until the enemy spawn, then hit them, and you will automatically stun the two big fatties, or the shieldy boy, or the speaker boy. I don't know what they are, but either way, you're gonna stun them, and that way you can just go to their weak spot and wipe them out in like 3 seconds. If you blow that up and then they spawn, well, then you have to deal with all of them with regular damage, and it's gonna take forever. Well, it takes like 30 seconds, but whatever, it takes longer. Now, while you're fighting all of these guys, you're gonna notice that this giant marker might appear under you. This is because there's a freaking mothership above us. You're gonna let it shoot wherever, so you get this updraft, you can float up, you can hit the target and blow up the freaking mothership. Because if you don't blow this up, well, it's just gonna ruin your day and you won't be able to progress anyway, so you have to wait for it to shoot that thing, get back up, easy peasy. And once that's done, then you float over here into the middle and you kill these guys, and then it's gonna be the boss. Alright, once the boss spawns, it depends on how your team wants to do it. If you have a ranger, you can either shoot his foot, you can shoot his left foot, his right foot, whatever makes your team happy. Or if you guys all have wired lances, or if you're really range heavy, you can focus the canister on its back. Now people are going to be asking, why focus the yellow canister? Well, first of all, it's freaking bright yellow and it's glowy and it's just begging you to break it. That's number one. And number two, if you have bouncers in your party, they deal additional damage when you break additional parts. So you want to break that part for your bouncer players so that they can down the enemy more often, they deal more damage, they blah blah blah, okay? Just more DPS. And on top of that, this is what I heard, but I'm not 100% sure because I don't know how to confirm it. But if you break the canister, the break bar over here actually goes down faster. That is what I've heard. But again, I have no way to confirm that. So you can see in my case, I am going straight for the canister because we do have a couple bouncer players over here and I have wired lances. If you have wired lances, you can simply keep hooking onto it. Very easy, gain that elevation. And you can see as a Braver, I'm literally just floating there indefinitely as long as I can keep casting photon arts as well as auto attacking. And if I need to reposition, I just use my wired lance and life is very easy. Now, if you are a force or have access to techniques, then you just spam a lot of dark techs onto this boss because it is weak to dark, and you'll get an elemental down pretty easily, and that way everyone can deal more damage. As you can see here, we physical downed him, and you can, just big PP damage right here. We're just beating the crap out of him and getting that break gauge down really quickly. It's super nice, super easy. And over here we have broken him. So when you break an enemy, this is the time to use your photon blast because you do the big PP damage. You can see over here that was 6,000 damage with the end of the photon blast. Now again, this is on the low side. We didn't have a weak bullet, unfortunately, but either way, it pushed him into phase. So now he's in phase. He's gonna play his horrible music with his guitar, and it's gonna give everyone ear damage, and it's gonna summon all of these rocks. As a melee player, these rocks ruin your life because you're trying to hit the thing, but all of these rocks are popping up under the ground and knocking you over and making your day horrible, right? So this is my tip. If you are playing a Braver, it's 1 PA sidestep, 1 PA sidestep, 1 PA sidestep, and you'll never get hit by this red ring. Or if you want to use auto attacks in order to take advantage of sidestep attacks, what you can do is 3 auto attacks, sidestep attack. 3 auto attacks, sidestep attack, and this will work every single time as a Braver. However, if you want to play it super safe and you're not familiar with it, you can literally just hit it once, move, hit it once, move, hit it once, move, and you'll never get hit by these red circles. If you stand still too long, that is when these spikes will ruin your day. You can see I'm auto attacking, moving, auto attacking, moving. You see here, I'm being a little bit too careless, trying to spam as many PAs, and boom, I got hit by a rock. So, it's PA, move, PA, move, PA, move. Now, when he's in this phase, you cannot damage the break gauge, and so you're just doing regular damage to the boss. Now, do keep in mind, you don't have to hit the yellow spot. You can actually hit the area above the yellow spot and still deal weak point damage. Now, after a while, the boss is going to teleport all the way up here and do the disco ball attack. You can counter this, but if you are lazy like me, you can literally hold down your block button. That's it. You hold down the block button, the attack does like 20 damage, and you're just like, oh, so painful. And then you res everyone else that died so that you can get more titles. So it's pretty cool. And after that, he will be down for quite some time so you can continuously DPS. Now, if your DPS is really low in your party, he will teleport again and do the disco ball attack once more. But again, if you are a hunter or braver or anyone that can just block it. It's not a big deal. It's not going to kill you. You're literally going to take 20-30 damage and move on with your life. Very easy. Now, if you are fighting this boss as a ranged character, you can literally go all the way to the highest elevation possible, double jump, and just rain death from above, and none of the boss's attacks are actually going to hit you. So for Force or Gunner, this is heaven. You literally just stand a bajillion miles away, you're flying above him, and you're just raining death from above, and life is super duper easy. So I do envy you ranged players. As a Braver, unfortunately, you're in the thick of things, and you just have to deal with all of his attacks, especially his horrible guitar stun attack over here, where if you get hit by it, you get permanent ear damage, and you have to smash your WASD key to unstun yourself. Keep in mind, when you are in the stun state, smashing your WASD actually does unstun you faster. So when you do get stuck in that state, just smash your directional keys. If you're playing on controller, just swivel around your thumbstick button, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, something like that, okay? And the rest of the fight is relatively simple. Look, we killed the boss, easy peasy. Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye!
What can I say except you're welcome?